Students, welcome to the fifth session of chapter 5 Friction of class 8th of subject Science. Topic for today is fluid friction. Earlier students, you have studied that whenever solid object moves over some solid surface, frictional force comes into play. That means it opposes the motion between two surfaces in contact. But what happens when an object moves through air? Yes, air also exerts a force of friction on the object that moves through it. It means air also opposes the speed of moving object, and this friction is called air resistance, and this air resistance is also known as fluid resistance or fluid friction. Fluid, you know that it is the term used for liquid and gases. So, fluid friction is the friction that is exerted by liquid or gases that are moving through them. As the force of friction, it opposes the movement of object and it is applied from opposite direction. Like that, fluid, they also apply friction in opposite direction of motion of object moving through them. Now we will study about the factors on which fluid friction depend. Fluid friction depend on the nature of fluid. It means either it is more denser or less denser. Second factor is shape of moving object. It means the area of contact, either it is broad or narrow. Third factor is speed of moving object with respect to the fluid, means with what speed it is moving through the fluids. Air resistance increases with increase in the speed of moving through it. As you know that static friction increase with applying force, like that air resistance also increase by increasing speed of moving object through it. There is an activity given in your book which shows that air resistance or fluid friction, it depends on the area of contact. So for this activity, what we have to do, we have to take two large sheets of aluminum foil, and then what we have to do, we have to take these sheets of same material, same size, and what we have to do next we have to crumble one sheet into tight ball. Look at the figure given in your screen. Now hold both the ball and the other sheet of foil, then at head high you have to drop them both at the same time. Then what we will observe which piece of foil falls with greater speed. We will find that crumbled sheet will fall with a greater speed. This shows that it experiences less air resistance because it has less area of contact with air. So this activity shows that friction can be reduced to great extent by adjusting the shape or area of contact with fluids. So when an object moves through fluid with a higher speed, a larger force due to fluid friction opposes their motion. They can lose a considerable part of their useful energy to overcome this fluid friction. To minimize this energy loss, the body's objects are given special shapes. These shapes are called streamlined shape. And there is one more term related to fluid friction, that is streamline flow, a systematic regular flow of fluid in which all the particles that pass at any given point follow the same path with same speed, which is called a streamline flow. And to overcome fluid friction, special shape is given to the object, and that is called streamline shape. A streamline shape is a special shape that lowers the frictional drag between a fluid and an object moving, that liquid. Students, you know that birds and fishes have to move in fluids, and their bodies have special type of shape, that is they are narrow from the front and they are broader from the back side. This type of shape is called streamline shape, which help them to reduce fluid friction. And scientists, they have taken the idea from their shapes and they have designed the vehicles of this shape to reduce the fluid friction. You know that the shape of aeroplanes, boats or cars or other vehicle cycles, they have streamline shape. This shape reduces the fluid friction. Answer the following questions. Define streamline shape, streamline flow. Question number 2. Mention the factors on which fluid friction depend. Question number 3. Give reason. Sports cars, aeroplanes and boats are designed to have a streamlined shape. Question number 4. Why are objects given special shapes when they are moving through fluids? Write the name given to these special shapes. That's all for today, and you have to write answers of these questions in your rough notebook. Thank you and have a nice day.